Enchanté.
What?
Tu parles français, toi?
Oh, no, thank you.
Pitié.
This guy is really wigged out. Hey, Control, check out the house.
Welcome to an unboxing of Night Trap by Limited Run Games for the PlayStation Vita. This limited run collector's edition of Night Trap for the PS Vita is sold out. You could probably pick it up on eBay. I'm sure someone is selling one of these copies on eBay. But I had pre-ordered this collector's edition a while back when it first came up on their website. But if you still want to play it, there is a digital version of Night Trap on the PlayStation Store. In addition to the limited run games Night Trap Collector's Edition for the PS Vita, I also did video unboxings for the limited run games Night Trap Collector's Edition for the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. I'll leave links near the end of the video and you can check those out. To give you a little history of the Night Trap, it was the very first full motion video interactive video game. It came out first on the Sega CD in 1992. As you can see here, the covers for the Sega CD. The premise of this game is you as a player are charged to protect these teenage girls who visit this house by it's the Madison family, I guess, is a house, and you are in charge of looking at all these 8 surveillance cameras that are located in and around the house, and you can freely switch between each of the cameras to watch out for intruders that you need to protect these girls from. And you can set off these traps, and basically when you're looking through the cameras, you're also following the story. Also part of this teenage group of girls is a girl named Kelly. She's a secret agent that she provides you clues, and she's also played by Dana Plato. So far what I've seen, I've played a little bit of the game. It's a pretty cool game so far. It definitely has that cheesy B-movie feel to it. To the right, as you can see, there's a limited run reward ticket onto the top and the collector card, and here is the close-up of that collector card that limited run includes with their numbered games, and the back of that collector card. Night Trap had some controversy back in the day in 1993 when they had these hearings, I guess, on violence in video games. This one, along with Mortal Kombat, was cited part of this whole hearing process, which kind of initiated the whole ESRB rating. They cited this game as promoting violence and aggression, sexual aggression against women, and it had a lot of controversy. So as an end result, Sega ended up pulling this game. A lot of retailers ended up pulling this game from the shelves. Sega pretty much ceased production on it. And later down the road, they did re-release it on different consoles. And I think in 2017, the 25th anniversary of Night Trap came on board, and they released that. So it definitely had some history. And overall, like I said, it's almost like a cult classic. Here you can see the spine Night Trap, and the back of the cartridge. You can see the limited run. This is a number 193, and the different information on there. You can pause the video if you want to take a look at that more closely. And you can see the jewel case here. The elongated one is pretty much kind of emulating the look of the original Sega CD. With the Sega CD, games used to come in this elongated jewel box, which is a nice touch they've added in this collector's edition. Kind of showing the cover, and you can see Dana Plato in the front there. Look at the sides. Limited run games by Screaming Villains. And you can see the stills, different still shots of from the game. So it's a really nice piece that they've added. This is really cool. I guess I've never played the Sega CD. For people who've played it, it's nice nostalgia for them. You can see the extras that are included. Came off that little plastic band, which no harm was done, but that is a little band that was supposed to keep that together. But and there is a Night Trap sticker that was included, which is pretty nice. They didn't include it in the Switch version or the PS4 version, so this actually had a few little extras that the other versions of the limited run games of Night Trap didn't include. So, and these are all the commando agents, I guess, that you'll see throughout the game that are helping protect the occupants of this house that you're surveillance, looking through surveillance cameras that are situated throughout the house. And you, at the very beginning of the game, you'll see all these agents together in the briefing and stuff. So this is a really nice kind of little behind the scenes. It's like he's holding a Genesis controller right there in that one last photo. So yeah, this is really kind of cool, and it's like emulating the Polaroid. They're slick in nature. The actual cards almost like a real Polaroid, not exactly, but a nice feel, almost close to the real thing. So it kind of goes to the throwback back in the late 80s or 90s when the Polaroids were the thing. Yeah, so you'll see some of these guys, these characters throughout the game that are coming in to help to protect these girls are inside this place, and that's what the band, when everything's put together, is supposed to be in there. So, and let's take a look at where the soundtrack is, and let's pull out this instruction manual, which is a nice throwback to when video games had instruction manuals in them, and I was pretty much used to that, playing a lot of retro games back in the day. This is a really nice touch to see the throwback that they're actually including a nice instruction manual to games, which you don't see that anymore in a lot of new games. And Scat, part of that commando team. And here is the official soundtrack CD that was included. And let's open up the actual game cartridge and see what this actually included in here. And there is the cover again, showing that, and the back, and the spine. Look that real quick, and let's go to and open up see the actual little game cart for the PS Vita, which you don't see much anymore. And I usually I haven't played my PS Vita in a while. I do have a couple games, and more likely I may throw this game on my PS Vita and play it sometime on the go. And there is another nice little edition of an instruction manual, which is really cool that they included with this in the little PS Vita cartridge case. And it pretty much seems like almost emulates the full-size version we saw in the Sega CD jewel case style. In the front and the back.
Back off, bird face. You just better be glad I brought you along.
The only reason you brought me along is because Mom made you.
Shut up!
Well, I can tell this is gonna be fun.
You with me, Control? We're going in.
As always, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for subscribing. Please do share the video, and if you do have a comment, please do leave that below. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.